Hi everyone and welcome to Let's Play It Again. I'm Darryl and I'm joined by
Lauren.
And today we're going to talk about Three Ninjas Kick Back, which actually came out in 1994 alongside the Hollywood film.
It's about three kids who are training to be ninjas, and they're headed by a man who looks a lot like Mr. Miyagi.
It's actually played by the guy who played Egg Shen in Big Trouble in Little China.
So the game allows you to choose between the three characters. There's Tum Tum, Colt, and Rocky.
So the characters all kind of differ. I mean, Tum Tum is a short little fat guy, and in the film he eats quite a lot, so that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Colt, and he's kind of the middleman, and then you've got Rocky, who's the big guy, and that's who we're going to pick.
And this is a bit of the story.
So from what I've actually heard, the game story kind of follows the story from the film, and this guy basically needs to take a dagger back to Japan.
And so he's asking you to get it back.
So this is basically the start of the first level, and it's pretty challenging. I mean, just to run down the moves, you got the jump, you got the basic attack, and you got a special move which consumes your health, and a little block which is really redundant. So I mean, the first time we played this game, you see those swinging vines? It's actually not that obvious. Yeah, it's not that obvious how you actually do them. So what you have to do is you have to jump on them and press up on the controller, and then you'll grab onto it.
And sometimes that doesn't even work.
Yeah.
The big boulders take it down.
What I'm kind of demonstrating here is that even if you kind of have to have a strategy for the first part of the game, otherwise you get instant killed. It's great.
It kind of reminds me of like A-hole Mario in a way. It's like you have to have a set way of doing things in order to make it work right.
This is such a weird first level, because I mean you get the exploding power up and there's boulders everywhere.
But it's weird because the boulders are coming from nowhere. They just are just kind of chilling there.
I mean, it's pretty much like this level as well. I mean, this is the second stage, and it's just a big ramp.
Mm-hmm. You're just going downhill. And there's no other levels like this in the entire game.
No. So, I mean, this is the third part of the first level, and you have to track down and kill 8 training dummies to prove your worth to your teacher. I don't understand how that works, and I don't understand what these clone things are. I think they're supposed to be clones of your teacher. I don't know where they come from, I don't know.
But this level introduces another...
That has to be the quickest checkpoint ever.
This level also introduces another enemy called Bat.
The Bat.
And they do not die.
So annoying.
Ever.
So annoying.
And here's the boulder. Oh, that one killed me so many times.
A nice, well-placed trampoline.
There's another dummy killed. Oh, and a little secret place.
I mean, this level it's pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's not really anything difficult to it. I mean, I'm kind of breezing through it here because I know where everything is. Mm-hmm. First playthrough, it's not that easy.
No. Because like you just run into things like the boulder at the that we just found at the bottom. Like if you don't know that's actually there, it will kill you the first time.
And like this boulder here,
and like that one, yeah.
If you get hit by those big boulders, it is an instant kill.
Yeah. So
no matter how much health you have,
it gets to be pretty annoying. And then you wouldn't know about
secrets in the game here. I found a little secret here.
A little Easter egg.
Just get you a little bit of rewards.
Woohoo.
And it's actually quite easy to get extra lives in this. It's literally points based, so you'll notice that as I play through the levels, I get new lives pretty quickly.
Ooh.
Which is quite nice, especially because you'll start to need them.
Oh, there's the 80s haircut guy.
Yeah, this guy has the craziest hair.
This plot.
And apparently his uncle is paying him to do some deed.
Mm-hmm. Some evil dark deed.
Again, another strange level. A boulder follows you, and it just seems to do whatever it wants.
Very
it's
a la
physics
Aladdin.
defying. I mean, how it goes up the hills, I don't quite understand.
It's very, it reminds me of the carpet chase in Aladdin. It's kind of like one of those levels.
This level is actually extremely frustrating.
Yeah, especially...
I mean, I kind of have an idea about what's coming up, and I'm still taking lots of damage.
I think once it took me all of my lives and then also my continue lives. Like, I wasn't able to do this that many times.
It's so frustrating. Orange Ninja. The Orange Ninjas.
Yeah, they don't die.
They're actually quite annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's the fire.
That's me dying.
Oh, and you died.
I was attempting to get the health, and it just didn't really work out how I planned. So
okay.
I ended up dying.
It's okay. We have a fast forward button. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a lovely feature.
And here we go again.
Yeah. So it's a lot of jumping around, a lot of action happening in. I mean, I'm having to use bombs here to pretty much clear things out quickly.
Yeah, you would be nothing without the bombs.
Point. Yeah, there's no point using the normal attacks at all.
They take way too long in order for you to actually kill them, and by the time you kill them, the boulder will probably have crushed you already.
Yeah, I don't understand why the bigger boulder is an instant kill and the smaller boulder isn't.
Yeah, I don't understand. Also, I don't understand why the health little patch thing was at the end there.
No. I mean, this is the bonus level that you get at the end of each stage, and apparently there's these flashing objects in here which I think decrease the time if you pick them up, but the seconds go down so slowly anyway. I mean, it's going beep, 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 but I don't know what it's actually beeping because it's not going down in time with the actual count.
I don't know.
No. So that's the first level in Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Yeah!
Exciting stuff. And now he's in the hospital.
When I first
he had
saw
a car
this,
accident.
I was just like, what the heck just happened?
It's so random.
And now you're introduced to these three guys.
The goons, who look completely different in game.
Yeah, they really do.
He looks like a zombie.
Or like a really, really...
I'd like to point out that this guy has the biggest house.
Or a toddler who like had a really bad time.
And this is the biggest bed you'll ever see.
Yeah. Check that out. I don't know what that guy is.
Why is he sitting up? He's sitting upstairs, like on the top of a bookcase, throwing things at me. It's not very nice. They just slip over on some random stuff on the floor because they're that stupid.
But they don't actually die. They just go kind of cuckoo.
Yeah, you can't actually kill these people.
But you can hit toys at them, which is kind of nice.
Yes, you can, which is slightly weird as well.
Alright.
So not only is the house huge, the roof is huge as well. And there's big birds that... I mean, it's pretty strange that you'd have a roof and trees that close to your house.
And a bunch of ropes.
And that was an awesome jump.
Yes, that was Darryl's moment of glory.
It couldn't have been timed better.
But yeah, why would you have swinging ropes?
The purpose of this level is you're supposed to be collecting your luggage to go for a trip to Japan. So I don't know what this guy is here for. Are you taking him to Japan as well?
Apparently.
This is like a pseudo boss.
It looks like rude, actually.
He just like walks up to you and does like a karate chop. It's not threatening in any way whatsoever.
We got a key, and we're landing.
Now we're in a cave system below the incredibly huge house.
I would like that in a mansion, please. Could I have like a whole cave system that only I know about in the bottom of my house?
No.
Where a bunch of random ninjas just dwell.
I would like to point out that I've already lost 2 bars of health.
Oh, there was a secret place.
And the level's been going for about about 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous level. I had such a tough time with it.
This level has 3 continues or checkpoints. I mean, it's pretty much a case of just rushing through, because otherwise you will die if you try and kill everything.
Yeah.
You've even got, like, geezers that come out of the ground with spurting water at you. You got the tree monster thingies, bats, orange ninjas. What else is there? The stalactite, or is it stalagmites? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, he's throwing ninja stars at you. That's really unfair. That's a full health regen though, so that's alright.
Yep. Yin yangs are full health.
Hidden checkpoint there.
Ooh, check
weird
that
jumping
out.
Platform bits.
Oh, a little monkey bar action.
Personally, I think this is asking quite a lot for like a teenage, well, probably not even teenage, like ninja kid.
Yeah, like a preteen. I can't imagine watching Tum Tum in this place.
Oh dear. I can't imagine if they actually had to do this in the film.
Yeah, I kind of want. I really want to watch the film just to see if they actually go through all these things.
I don't think you do.
I would hope
I don't think
not.
you want to watch the film.
I don't know. It might be a very interesting film.
Well, there might be a hidden area down there at the bottom left.
Yeah.
Oh, and how you get there?
Yeah, check that out.
This is the most annoying jumping platform because they go back before you can jump on them.
Ugh.
It's baffling how the designers thought this was a good idea. I don't think you can actually go through this level without dying at least once. Because there's not enough health regen, and the jumps they ask you to do are just plain baffling.
I feel like the developers just really made a lot of cheap shots. Like, look at that right there. Alright, we're gonna skip the rest of this level because it's not really that much left.
Yeah, we're on level 3 now, and there's an evil nurse person.
Oh my
so
gosh.
we're in Tokyo General Hospital now, and it's it's hilarious if you look at the doctors and nurses in the background. If you walk past them, they just look incredibly shocked.
Oh, and you're knocking
we also
down
have the grungers
nurses.
here, cross-dressing. Oh, there's Uncle who you can hit him, and he turns around and he's a weapon.
He knocks him over.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it is very funny. But, like, first of all, why would nurses be chasing you? And second of all...
Well, they're the bad guys.
What kind of kid... Well,
they're just dressed up as nurses.
Oh.
It's got to cause a warped childhood, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know they say that there's lots of bad things happening in the world, but I think this would actually cap it off. You're rescuing people that have been bound up in hospitals with ninjas chasing you and cross-dressing nurses.
That'd be a mouthful in therapy.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna fast forward going back over. Do. But yeah.
This level's actually surprisingly long.
I would not want to be in this hospital.
I wouldn't. You got falling lights.
I know, falling lights, exploding ashtrays. Come on now.
The equipment breaks and electrocutes people. It's a very
It's
strange
a health
hospital.
hazard. It's a health hazard.
I mean, exploding stuff as well. And like people are just throwing trolleys at you.
Oh, and there's
So
the
this
nurse.
is the end boss, and it's such an easy boss.
But she's so
I don't think
scary.
I've ever fought an easier boss.
She's so
It's
frightening.
ridiculous.
She's a big fat nurse. It's scary.
Yeah. So now we're on level 4 of the game, and the difficulty kind of ramps up a bit here. We've skipped forward a little bit just because I wanted to show you this weird baddie which has a strange head. I don't even know what it does really.
Oh, we just.
So now we actually yellow ninja. Now we get onto like a little bit of a platforming section, which is a little bit challenging, but it's not that big a deal. But it's like one of the only actual platforming parts in the game.
It's like, oh, we need a platforming part. There we go.
So this is where the game starts to actually get quite tricky. You're jumping up trees. Don't quite understand how that works.
This reminds me a lot of Jungle Book. Like Jungle Book had a lot of tree.
Crouching
things
Tiger,
in it.
Hidden Dragon.
That and Tiny Toons. There was a whole level. Where
This
it was all in the
though
trees.
cannot be explained. I do not know where dragons come from.
They come
but I
from
know
trees.
they are. Well, apparently so. And now you've got heads shooting fire at you and pops shooting things at you. It just gets crazy.
And there's another one. Yeah, let's beat him. Oh, you got a full health there.
Yeah, this is pretty much where the game just gets ridiculous. I mean, look at how many people there are, projectiles being fired, and
it's kind of like
ridiculous.
What all can we throw at these kids?
I've lost all my health in the space of about 10 seconds. And at that point, I pretty much just said no more. So that is the end of our talk about 3 Ninjas Kick Back.